Hey team, happy Friday, 8th of May. So 4 sets, max effort plank hold on your hands. Then you're going to go straight into a max effort floor or bench press using barbell, 2 dumbbells, single arm dumbbell, depending on what equipment you have. Weights will vary, same deal depending on what the equipment you have to use. Barbell weight 60-40. Use a weight that you have access to and you're going to rest as needed. So your plank hold, max effort. So the minute you come down, straight onto your bench press or your floor press, and then you'll do 4 sets of that. Resting as needed. So I probably recommend about 90 seconds to 2 minutes rest between each set because that max effort plank hold will get quite hard. It's on your hands, so making sure you're locking out as well, staying nice and tall. Don't sag through the core, stay nice and tight. If you really need to scale to your elbows, that's fine as well, but same deal. You don't want your form to go out the window for that plank hold. And then you're going to go 4 sets of 10 goblet squats, or you're going to front rack or back rack squat, so front or back squat as heavy as you can, straight into a max effort wall sit, resting as needed. So that's 4 sets again. So you're going to go upper body load and weight, and then we're doing lower body load and then getting that hold in there as well. So that's going to get quite difficult. We'll go through some technique with those things later on. Then conditioning, barbell or double arm, kettlebell or dumbbell. We're going to go 5 unbroken sets. So choose your weight accordingly. You're going to go 6 deadlifts, 6 power cleans, 6 front squats or overhead squats, 6 push press, 6 thrusters, 6 lunges, resting as needed between sets. So the key word there is unbroken. So you need to rest accordingly so that you can get those lifts unbroken, all of them. So deadlifts into your power cleans, into your front squat, into your press, into your thruster, into your lunges. So just go 3 lunges each side. Be careful of obviously hitting your knee on the floor. Resting as needed between the sets, 5 sets. Obviously, as you fatigue, you may need a little bit more, but that's definitely a rest period that I would be monitoring as well. If you're using a barbell, 35, 25 kilos, scaling as needed, same deal. You've got to be able to get those reps unbroken. If you're using your dumbbell or a kettlebell, use the weight you can manage for unbroken sets or as close to unbroken as possible. Obviously, kettlebell and dumbbell is determining on how much weight you actually have to use. If using a single kettlebell or a dumbbell or a weight plate, use a weight that you have access to. Same deal. You're going to go 6 unbroken sets, but 3 each side. So this is if you have 1 piece of equipment. So 6 deadlifts, 6 power cleans, 6 front squats or overhead squats, 6 press, 6 thrusters, 6 lunges. Same deal, resting in between each set as you need. But this is if you have 1. So we're going to go through some technique with that also in the sense of how you will do those movements when you only have 1 piece of equipment as in the dumbbell or the kettlebell. All right, guys, so we touched on floor press and bench press last week as well in our video, so I won't do too much on that. But your plank hold, staying nice and hollow, squeezing your bum, staying nice and hollow, so we don't want this to be happening. If you need to scale, obviously you can drop to your knees, or for any reason you can go onto your elbows. Then straight away, you will go into your bench press, so single arm coming through. Obviously, if you've got 2 dumbbells or kettlebells, you can floor press. If you've got a bench, same deal, barbell, single arm or double arm, depending on what you have. You always want to make sure your shoulders are down and back, keeping your chest up, and the barbell coming to the sternum. All right, guys, we're going to go through we're going to go through goblet squats. So 10 goblet squats or 10 front squats or 10 back squats, as heavy as you can, depending on what it is that you have. So I'm going to go through the goblet squat. So you're going to turn the kettlebell up, side down, coming through. Once you've done your 10 reps, over your goblet squat, your back or your front, you're going to get some space on the wall in that air squat position, and you're holding that. So you don't want to be down here, not in an active squat. You You want to be pretty much on parallel. Don't put your hands on your thighs. Keep your chest up. You'll feel a burn in your quads. Just hold for as long as you can. All right, guys, so then our workout, like we said, we've got the deadlifts, the power cleans, the front squats, the push press, the thrusters, and the lunges. Everybody knows how to do those movements, but just key factors, making sure your chest is up and your back is nice and flat with your deadlifts and your power cleans. Nice high elbows in the front squat. If you're going overhead, keep pushing that bar up to the roof. Push, press, dip, and drive, only one dip. Thrusters, making sure you're breaking parallel, using that hip drive to lock out the barbell with your arms, and lunges, alternate your legs as well. Your single kettlebell or dumbbell version. So what we're going to do with your deadlifts, if you've only got one, keeping that torso nice and square, you're going to do 3 on your right, and then you're going to go 3 on your left, so then you'll change sides. You might find you need to keep your feet a little bit closer together, just through that odd weight shift. And you're going to go power cleans. Same deal. 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to change sides. Then you'll go your front squat. Your 6 reps. Your push press. Your dip and drive. 3 each side. Your thruster, there's 2 ways you can do it. You can go 3 on your right and then 3 on your left. Or if you want to, hold the kettlebell and press it through with 2 arms. Obviously, flexibility is a determining factor with that thruster, and then your lunge. You can alternate legs, 3, and then change. If you want to make it a bit harder, you can hold it in that front rack. Good work, guys.